As you can see, welcome to my very brand new channel. My name is Tasha the Camilizer, in which I will be covering a lot of stuff. Camila. No, I'm kidding. This is basically a fan account thing, more so like, because I have a Stan Twitter. And a lot of people have been wanting me to be posting videos and all this stuff, but I mean, it was always a conflict of interest in my old YouTube channel between people that I really know in real life and Stan Twitter. So I was tired of combining the two. So this is a channel dedicated to you. Anyways, so I put a poll up early, like last week, in which I was supposed to do it. It's been like almost a week, and everyone has been asking me to do the why did I, out of everyone, how did I become a Camilizer? In which, due to like other people's surprise, if anyone has like really talked to me, you guys would know that I actually did watch X Factor, and I actually was a fan of Fifth Harmony, like from the very beginning, in which I did watch it, but then I was like, okay, whatever. And as well, I was in my emo phase, so it was one of those things where it's like I cared about it, but I didn't really care about it. It was like whatever. So then fast forward like a year later, in which I was looking up covers to Honeymoon Avenue by Ariana Grande, and if you know me truly, you know that that's one of my favorite songs of all time, in which I might be doing some Ariana Grande videos sooner or later. And I don't know why I'm playing with my hair. Y'all love me. Anyway, so yeah, like I've been a fan of Ariana Grande ever since her first album. Honeymoon Avenue was just one of those songs where it's like, it made me cry. But regardless, so yes, I knew of Fifth Harmony, but I didn't know their names. I didn't know anything really. I was like, whatever. So I listened to their cover of Honeymoon Avenue, and at first I was going to switch off of it after Allie's part, because I was just like, you ruined the song. But then Camila comes out, and which I didn't know who she was, so like that just kept me in the song, in which that turned out to be one of my favorite covers of all time. Ironic, right? But that's just me. Like I was like, oh my god, I love this group, like I hope they become big and everything. But then again, they weren't really that big, and which I saw them again on Disney Channel when they were doing Miss Moving On, because my brother was a huge Disney Channel fanatic. Now I'm not so much, but regardless, he was a big Disney Channel fanatic, and I kept on hearing them all the time, and I was just like, I'm annoyed, bye. So that happened. Like I was just like, bye. And it wasn't that I hated Fifth Harmony, it was more so that like they were just annoying on my TV. In which, fast forward to like my sophomore year in college, was 2016, when Camila actually left the group. Because like, yeah, I watched some takeovers and stuff like that, like just to pass the time, but I never really like fully paid attention to them. And I knew of like Boss and All of My Head and, you know, Work From Home, all those songs, and I was just like I was a fan, but I wasn't a stan. Like I wasn't a huge, oh my god, I'm gonna stand them for the rest of my life. No. So regardless, going back to 2016, when Camila left, I was a bit heartbroken, and I didn't know why. I was like, I'm heartbroken that 5 is now becoming 4, but I always try to stay like, you know, an OT5 stan. And OT5 means that you will support both Camila and both Fifth Harmony. But as time went on, as the interviews went on, I just felt that Fifth Harmony was too bitter, and I don't want to say anything else because I really don't want that much hate on my channel. If y'all hate Fifth Harmony, like if y'all hate Fifth Harmony, I don't care, like whatever. But if you hate Camila, like why are you watching? But regardless, yeah, then I was in a group chat. That's what it was. Like, I started getting into Twitter a little bit more. Not that much. I just wanted to do it to pass the time. So, doing it to pass the time, came across a group chat. I'm gonna have a lot of stories on this group chat sooner or later. Expose. No, I'm kidding. I won't expose all of them. But regardless, I still love some of them very dearly. But the more time I spent actually being in that group was the more time I actually spent like actually becoming a Camilizer. And I didn't want to tell that to everyone because they're all like, oh, well, we respect 5H, we love 5H, this, that, the other. And I'm like watching them, I'm like, I don't like 5H, guys. Sorry. But regardless, my brother loves 5H. In which I really, again, like, you like who you like. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're nice and as long as you're like welcoming, open, accepting, and not one of these people. I have a lot of videos too. But regardless, yeah, that's how mainly I became a Camilizer. It was because of her niceness and because of her sweetness throughout the whole process of leaving. Because you hear like most of these stories where they're all like, oh, they left whatever they were and they're uppity and this, that, the other. But Camila's like the complete opposite, in which I love her so much to the point where I started doing Photoshop art for her, in which that's weird for me too, because if you really know me, you know that I'm going to school to be a computer engineer. So it's just one of those things where I was like, weird, because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing making art when I'm supposed to be like try to go back to school to be an engineer? But regardless, anyways, so I hope you guys really love this video, and if you guys are new here, well, obviously new channel, duh, and if you guys like me somehow being weird, like, comment, subscribe as well. Follow me on Twitter at SketchingCamila. Follow me on Instagram at SketchingCamila. Follow me on Snapchat at the Tasha Project. And I will see you guys at the next video. I love you guys. Remember, love only.